what we saw in there right now was just some true freaking friendship. I don't know, it was very wholesome. I just enjoyed the environment. I don't think I could have put it in any other way. Step up.
Knowing that you eat shit so fucking much. I mean, you eat shit 90% of the time. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are. You know, if you go to a brand new skate spot, you're gonna eat shit probably 75 to 90% of the time. And so why do we do it? I don't know. Or why did I do it? I can't tell you. It was just, there was an adrenaline about landing a trick. There was an adrenaline about your buddies like, fuck yeah, that was cool. There was an adrenaline about like, I saw this in a skate video and I'm gonna go out and do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It was like this internal thing. And as an introvert, you know, as somebody who is not used to your parents going to the fucking sideline and saying like, fuck yeah, like you scored a touchdown or you scored a goal or whatever, you do it for your buddies, and those are kind of your sidelines. And you know, like somebody who's not used to somebody cheering you on all of a sudden is like, dude, that was badass. And it makes you feel a certain way. So it's apart from the adrenaline that you get or the self-satisfaction that you get, there's like the social within your group satisfaction that you get. And I thought that's why I did half the shit that I did, because the buddies that I was with pushed me like, hey dude, I can do the 7th stair, why can't you do it? And then I'd be like, oh, I guess you're right, I can do it too. And then, you know, we'd all go back and smoke a joint at the end of the night and be like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, like, I can't believe I did that.
All my skateboarding stuff I kind of just like cut ties with, because it's part of the past that shaped my future, both in a positive and a negative sense, I feel. But my first skateboard ever was that woman right there, that grandma. She got my first one. It was from a skate shop called Psycha. She bought me that. She went to go take me. I picked out the wheels, like they were red trucks. It was a red board, like just like a punk Psycha thing. It was like that with the star and everything. There was a wall in front of my house that I used to just like ollie over. I used to be afraid, and the first time I did it, I pushed Mongo, and just like that, and just like, bah!
With skating, it was something that you went out and you fucking ate shit, you know, you fell all the time, you know, like your parents gave you shit, you know, you took your skateboard to school, like all the principals and teachers were like, thought it was a weapon. You know, the police show up, they like line you up, you know, put you in the cop car, you know, just for skating. They treat you like criminals. So I think when we would see a guy wearing something just because they think it was cool, it felt like they were like taking something away from us, even though they weren't. They had no idea. But
Yeah.
I think we felt like, hey, like you didn't earn this, you know what I mean? But you know, we're little kids, and it's we think kind of a different way. I'm 30.
30?
Yeah. So I've been skating like 19 years, something like that. I started skating like in 1998 or 1999. I was like 11 or 12. Yeah. That's because like it's off and on, you know. Like I feel like the past 5 or 6 years, like I skate all the time, but not like how I used to, you know. It's more frustrating a little bit. It's like I gotta remind myself that it's like, you know, you're not 14 or 15 where all you had to worry about was like your skateboard. When they opened the Carolina skate park, I was like a sophomore or junior, I think. And I would just ditch and still go, I can go and skate it. Yeah, little like laws that you can't do, you know, like you can't put street skate park footage in your street park, you know, or I mean, like it's real loose. Or you can't do a trick that someone else did. You can't, like, your hand can't touch the ground if you roll away, or it's sloppy. Like when I was in high school, I was so skinny that like I was 6'2", and then I was like 120 pounds or 118 pounds, something like that. I got made fun of like real bad, but the thing that was good was like skating, since I was taller and I was really light, like I didn't really get hurt that often, you know. Once I hit like 25, I started like filling out and like, you know, gaining weight. People I meet that haven't seen me in a couple of years are like, what the hell? Like I haven't seen you in like 5 years. You turn into like a full-on like man, you know?
I'm about to be 25 myself, so.
It just, I don't know if it happens to everyone. It happened to me. I'd survive on like a big gulp, you know, like in the sun, you know, like a big, you know, Coke, like 42 ounces or something, like in the heat. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, man. And then now, like, I don't drink like a cup of water, and I'm like dehydrated, like dead at the park.
That is Chris. Yo, what's up, Chris? Chillin', man, chillin'. I'm here at the library editing, bro. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. No, I'll meet you right now and stuff. Do you want to meet me like at the Mike Loya building? Okay. I will see you momentarily. Sorry if I take long. Alright. Love you, Chris. Say it back, damn it. Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. We are gonna meet him at the plaza. And this is to sort of, I guess, a rehearsal for a video that we're gonna do Saturday. I'm gonna be facing myself. So it's gonna be one of those camera shots where like I'm on one side, I'm on the other side. It's kind of just like. So, I mean, chess. It goes along with questioning the structure of the economy.
You know how to play chess?
No. So we're gonna just like mess around for a little bit and just like, well, not for a little bit, like hopefully learn the steps that I need to like do.
Yeah.
And just like, shouldn't be too hard. I'll just like practice tonight and tomorrow until Saturday, and then just memorize all those things. That'll be fun. I like acting, man. Like I'm telling you, theater has probably been like my biggest influence other than skateboarding, man. Like that saved my life. It was hot. I had to sit on the towels. That one moves first. My parents aren't the artsy type, and well, how did you get to be an artist? I don't know. I just call it rebellion. My mom was super against skateboarding. My dad just would rather have me playing sports. My mom would just rather have me being in a classroom, and you know, it was always like based on what they wanted. My mom, like, she's always been shy. She's been me. She's been me, man. Like, And sometimes, like, we have those traits of each other. Like, we have the traits and the behaviors, but with, like, completely altering thoughts and opinions. She never took that risk because she thought about her kids and whatnot, because she always wanted to spend time with us, but she never did. Was, like, the other thing. So it's like, I don't know what was going on within her head, if it was just a fear of, like, her thinking if I'm good enough. And that's a question that I ask myself every single fucking day. It's awesome. She's my grandma. This is too hot. It's too many sweaters. Hi, Grandma. This is Noah.
Hi.
I'll send you that footage. Just give me your email. Just remind me, like, 'cause I'll forget.
I'm calling out to you, begging for the truth. Give me peace of mind. Calls don't seem to come through. I gave my life to you, but was it worth your time? I'm at a loss for words. I'm trapped in your universe.
You're the first one that owns a white men's.
Really?
Yeah.
Born and raised.
I think I have enough.
I kind of use it for
My time.
just want to do the same things that I've done forever. Like videos and skateboarding. Do you want me to grip that for you?
Could you please?
Yeah.
Being so unkind. I'm at a loss for words. I'm trapped in your universe. I'm at a loss for words.
You guys out here? Yeah. Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you, man. Take care, brother. Nice to meet you.
Trapped in your universe.
You know, it's always the environment that shapes you. It's a little of both. It's always a little of both. Like, there's always the person inside you, and there's always the person that, like, is trying to fit in, like trying to just feel accepted, feel like I have a friend, feel like that. Wow, you guys are so lucky.
Actually, we're having a beer premiere today, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're here. Yeah, I need new trucks and
Cool.
wheels.
So, you know what size is it, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sara.
Hey. What's your name?
I'm John, man, by the way. Everyone calls me Mago. Mago? Wizard in Spanish?
That's what they call you? Mago?
M-A-G-O.
Sorry, I'm just like...
That's all good. You want to do something cheap, man, or you want to do something standard?
Standard.
standard. Check it out, man. I got the mini logos and then some blanks if you want to keep it under the price, man.
What about like cruiser ones or
Like cruisers. And I got it. This one's 58.
yeah? Can I check these?
Whoa.
I'm waiting for today or tomorrow.
And then you still want to go to something like Eddie, pass me a bag of hardware milk, please.
Where's my cigarettes, Eddie?
What?
You found it? Huh?
What, just a bag of it? Or just... I know people all across the city that invite people to their houses to skate. A lot of people just that hang out just to skate.
It's a way of like taking architecture to a whole nother level, like never seen before.
My name's Eddie.
They call me Winston.
This location, brother, it's been 4 years, and then we have another couple in Navarro as well. That one has been up for 15 years now.
Oh man. No, the owner's tall, dark, rich, and handsome. No, more. I don't even think we really get kids. We get more older people. Like this is Ralph right here. Ralph.
How long have I been in skateboard? Probably like 15 years. In a good minute.
It's growing. I've gone to a couple of different cities where everybody thinks that skateboarding is kind of like not falling apart, but just decreasing right now, or just not doing as well as it usually does. But I don't think it's the case around here. As you can see right now, I mean, this is like a good turnout. A lot of people are here. It's a good community event.
Another thing that's kind of weird about nowadays versus back then, I remember there was no longboards. There was no such thing as longboards. My first experience with a longboard ever, one of my buddies bought one, or he got it loaned or something. It was a Sector 9, and we were on Viscount right across the Papa John's, and we were just riding in the parking lot. And I thought it was fucking retarded. I was like, nobody's ever gonna buy these things. And they probably sell more than these skateboards nowadays. The time that I bought this skateboard, I went to Skate City, or no, it wasn't Skate City. I forgot what the name of the shop is called. It's Crooks, yeah, Crooks, and it used to be on Trowbridge. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think it is. It used to be on Trowbridge, but like on Montana. And I remember going, and I was just like, they were selling longboards. And I told the guy, I was like, dude, I haven't skated in years. It's been, maybe 7 years since I skateboarded. And I was like, and back in the day, if you were riding a longboard, you were a pussy, dude. And he had some customers, and he waited till he left because they were looking at the longboards. And And he's just like, hey man, just so you know, we still think they're fucking pussies. And I thought that was pretty cool.
What do you do? Nothing. Get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what it was. Like, if you didn't do anything, like, you just partied in high school and you did drugs and you just, like, fell into that, I felt like I was better than that. You know what I mean? So I skated. Because fuck everything. Like, I just wanted to skate. And I just kept on doing that. Like, to the point where my parents were just like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop skating every day. Why are you skating every day? That's not normal. They always wanted me to do what they wanted. So that just kind of pushed me away more, man. Like, it just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing until I was about like 19, and that's when I got like my first legit sponsor. That's when I got on Powell, and then I got on Decline shoes, so I got some flow for them. I kept hurting my knees, like, you know, you just get into that. You hurt yourself when you skate all the time. So I thought of it no different. I used to just take a fuck ton of painkillers at the time. This was through college when I was 19, 18. I was always hurting, dude, like, mostly from my knees and my hip and my fucking everything. I just, like, painkillers upon painkillers upon painkillers. The week after, we were just skating, and I was still doing tricks. I was skating drops, and I was, like, I was watching out for my knee and too, man. Like, yeah, be careful with it and whatnot, because it felt different. It felt different. I went to this spot over there in Socorro in Walmart, and it was, like, a gap. I tried to late shove it, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it easy, like, it was just an easy trick. I kicked out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it this next couple of tries. Stuck it, rolled, like, slipped a little bit. Okay, next try, kicked out easy, dude, just like it was nothing. I just kicked out, and then I landed on it, like, I just stood, like, I just standed, but then that's when, like, my knee went, fuck, and I'm like, fuck, dude, that was, like, up until that point, that was the worst pain that I've ever felt in my entire fucking life. That moment. And it just kept on happening and happening and happening and happening, dude. It got to the double digits, and I just kept on fucking it up worse than the last, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna chill. I still haven't gotten the surgery, and it gets better, but, like, I push myself too much. I hurt myself skateboarding, and I was like, damn. Then I heard it again, and I kept on hearing it, and I was like, I don't think I can skate anymore. And that's when I was like, gave my board away, I gave all these things away, and I'm just like, fuck it all, fuck this, like, I don't need it, like, it's just hurting me. Like, it was an addiction, bro, like, it was like a crack addiction, like, I needed to skate, otherwise, like, I just would rather kill myself. And then, borderline did, like, and I was just drinking a lot at the time, and just, like, not caring, not giving a fuck, not going to class. That was the first time I got, like, straight F's. And a C, just cause, like, the Chinese teacher, like, literally the Chinese teacher, like, thought I deserved it. You were very good, kid. Have a C, like, and shit.
That's one of the weirdest things about skateboarding. So back then, the thinner your skateboard was, the better it was. So everybody used to use like 7.5 Some people were using like 7.4s. It was some crazy. And so they were really thin. And then all of a sudden, people were using these super fucking wide boards. Like now everybody's using 8s and 8.5s and shit like that. And so this was the smallest skateboard I could buy on the width. And this is a 775. And this was the thinnest one I could buy when I bought this guy. I used to use tensor lows with risers. And I stopped using those because I don't skate as much as I used to. With all the shit that I do nowadays, and what you'd consider my professional life, I can't afford to break a leg. I can't afford to break an arm. Actually, about a week ago, we were having band practice. We were just kind of hanging out, and I decided to do a few tricks up my driveway. I was sore for like 4 days. I used to do this for 12 hours a day, every single day, and now I did it for fucking couple fucking minutes, and I couldn't move for the next couple days. So it's pretty crazy. Like,
How old are you?
Right now I'm 27. Yeah, I'm 27 years old.
You gonna give it a test run or what?
No, it's great. I don't know, like it's skinny, like it's like skating on a 7.
This used to be the screen printing room. And then this is the bathroom.
Diego! Shit's gonna bring us. We got it to work, dude. I can't. Hell yeah. I can't fucking believe it. It's right here.
How big is that file, bro? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's figure it out. Come on. We still got a couple minutes till the video even starts, so we're good. For sure? Yeah, we're fine.
My son is a skateboarder. He's been skateboarding for, I'd say about 10 years. And he's just progressively gotten more into it and more into the video making and things like that. I'm iffy about the culture. It's a little grungy. So just the style and I don't know, I guess that what's associated with that type of lifestyle is what I'm kind of hesitant and not really supportive of that, I guess.
This means friendship and skateboarding. That's pretty much it. Just hanging out with like people like this, like, I don't know. It's just, that's what it's about. Skateboarding is the source. People don't understand skateboarders. Like, I think they judge skateboarders. We're usually like super dirty and out in the streets, and we get looked upon in a different set of view of light, I guess. And but when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter to us because we're out just having fun. That's all what it's about, Compound, which is our little company that we got. It's a shirt company, it's a skate company, and we film and we skate and we're photographers. I'm not a photographer, but we skate, we film, and we just have fun. And we have a little shirt company, and we just want to share it with people. Yeah, so Eric and Andre are the guys, the masterminds behind it, Kyle too, and they do all the screen printing and they make all the shirts and all that. I mean, you don't have to literally skateboard to be a skater, and that's what's a cool thing. You can just appreciate it and enjoy. So it's a bit of half and half, I guess. Well, come here, Jay. How does El Paso differentiate from other skate cities? Like, how are we so unique in the skateboarding scene here in El Paso?
Oh man, dude. I don't even think words can describe how fucking badass we are, dude. Sorry for cussing, but dude, honestly, thanks to you, good guy.
Thanks to you too.
Jay Alba. I've been skating for 13 years.
Different company, but same family.
Yeah.
This is Sam.
At SLF Co.
Sam 6.